Exhibition Park, the real life fun of harness racing. Here they come. An Exhibition Park.
Welcome to another episode of the History of EPR podcast. My name is Scott Bernard. Merry Christmas, everybody, because you'll be seeing us on Christmas Eve. That's when I'll be posting it. We're recording it a few days before. We're going to do EPR Jeopardy again. So I'm going to bring on my contestants. We're going to bring on the returning champion, Sam Hodgins. There he is. How you doing, Sam?
Good evening. Good, Scott.
Good. So I'm going to bring your competitor, Peter Ryan. Hey, Peter. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Good. And also, we're going to bring Russell in because Russell helped with the questions again. So we're going to let Russell tell us a little bit, and then we're gonna jump into the podcast, into the game.
How we doing, Scott?
Good. How are you?
I'm just having trouble with my volume, as I mentioned off camera, but that's okay. It's probably good if I'm muted anyway. So, but no, just welcoming Sam and Peter. Sam, I think you're in tough tonight. You might be in the top class here against Peter tonight.
Well, I don't know who did the classifying, but I think I won the maiden and made my way right to the invitational. So,
it's going to seem that way. But no, I just want to wish you guys good luck and everything. Scott worked really hard on the questions, and I'll confess that I am trying to trick you a little bit tonight. But again, if you have watched any of the previous podcasts, some of the answers were on those previous podcasts, so that'll be a little bit of help. And the second thing is, as I try to do, is I've tried to give a few clues in some of the questions. So read the question carefully, and I know both you guys are going to do really, really well tonight. Although I'm a little disappointed, Sam, from a couple of weeks back that I set you up for that Henry Butler question and you didn't get it. So
no, I blew that one. It's just a good thing I had a big lead by the time I blew that. So.
Yeah, well, I can't do any more than write a question about a horse you took care of, Sam. So
no.
I got one question to ask.
No, it's all good. Scott's got new software for his Jeopardy board, I guess. So I think it's going to really turn out really well tonight, fellas. So
what was your question,
so I'm
Peter?
going to. I have to go. Frosty the Snowman's coming on, so I'm going to leave.
All right, Russell. Before you leave, did you get the trivia question I left for you the other night with Dan?
No, I didn't see it.
That's my bad. I forgot to give it to him. Sorry.
Yeah. There was something that Dan and I had in common that I said to him.
Yeah, I know what that is. Both were St. John Transit drivers.
You got it.
Yeah.
Even Dan caught it right away. I don't know if he knew that I had been. So I only did that for 2 months while we were on strike at the time.
That's right. Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, I got that one. I pulled that one out. So I know that both of you guys are really strong, and the only input that I can give is the 70s and maybe a little bit of 80s. So Scott's got some great videos, but when it comes to the 70s, you two are as good as can be that are folks that are out there. So I did try to focus my questions on the 70s again. And I think you're going to have some fun with them. At least I hope you do, guys. So Merry Christmas, Sam, to you and your family. And Peter, I'll probably be talking to you in the next couple of days for sure. Okay.
You take care.
All right.
Okay. Have fun, guys. I got to go see Frosty. See you later.
All right.
See you later.
Scott,
What was your question, Peter?
Question. If Sam wins, do I get rice-a-roni or anything for second place? Like the Sam treat.
I'll figure something out.
Prizes or anything?
Yeah. Well, Russell, I've been waiting for Peter. I've been waiting for my Bitcoin to be dropped into my account. But,
Sam.
Yeah, you're gonna get all the money you make. I'm not gonna send you guys any of it.
Good. Okay.
So basically, you've seen it, Peter. You know how it works. It's Jeopardy. I'm gonna flip a coin. I actually have a coin this time. I don't have a So I'm gonna flip a coin. Peter, you're the guest because he's Sam's returning. So you pick heads or tails to go first.
Tails.
Tails never fails. And tails never fails. You got it. Yeah. All right. So how we're gonna do it, Peter? And Sam knows. We're not gonna do like normal Jeopardy where you guys kind of run the board. It's like you you get to pick this one, and then Sam picks the next, etc., etc.
Okay.
And we have one daily double in there, and we also have Final Jeopardy. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Just get in there. Let me move my camera. It's going to look really unprofessional, but I don't care. Well, there we go. Okay. There it is. Share. And here it is. So there's all the categories. There's only 4 of them. But yeah, you go ahead and pick the first category, Peter, and what you want to play with.
The New Brunswick Pacing Derby for 300.
Trainer Don Galbraith won 2 New Brunswick Derbies. The first in 1977 with a rather smart Colts, and the second in 1984 with a sparkling filly.
Wow.
And they're in them little things for a reason, if you really like that.
Oh. Smart Colt in 77. Okay, Keen Andy for the Colt. And the filly, I'm going to say, that is a tough one. Gemini Gazelle, but I know that's not her.
I'm going to say incorrect. You could be right, because I don't remember the answer myself.
Wow.
But I'll let Sam get a shot at it, and then we'll see. If you got it right, then you get it right. If you don't, then Sam will get it.
All right, I'm thinking it was Keen Andy and Gemini Jewel.
You got her.
There you go.
All right.
You're so smart, Sam.
I got Russell's clue with the sparkling filly.
All right, so it's up to you, Sam.
All right, why don't we go with Who Are You for 100?
Okay, these are all pictures, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, I had my things ready. Who is this driver from the 80s? And it's
That's
obviously the
Dan
driver.
Nelson.
You are correct. See how I had to black that all out?
Oh yeah, and the groom is Mike Morris.
Mike Morris,
If that's getting bonus points.
No bonus points. Peter, your go.
Okay, I'm going to try horses for 300. I got to get back in this game here.
What 2 EPR owned, trained, and driven colts had a major rivalry during the 1982 and 1983 season?
EPR, major rivalry, 82 and 83.
This is Russell, by the way, doing this.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Angel Shadow, and that's not right. I'm blanked. Sam, go.
Okay.
I don't want to waste time.
Okay.
Don't worry, Peter, you're fine.
We got lots of time, Peter. We roll through these things.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to go with Gemini Risk and Brawley Road.
Oh yeah, you're right, Sam.
You are correct, Sam.
I wish you had said two. Was it 2-year-old that they were, or it was mostly 3-year-old that they were real.
They get to be really big rivals at 3.
Yeah. Okay, Sam, you're taking all the fun out of this, but go ahead.
Hey, Peter, I figure I better have a big lead because once you cut loose, I'm in trouble.
I think it's skunk.
You're just a little foggy, that's all.
Yeah.
Why don't you go with horses for 100?
What horse is taking one last lap around EPR? Hint, he may be back.
That's Power Barrett.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Peter, your go.
Okay. I keep putting money in Sam's pocket, but I'm going to go horses for 400.
This future maritime superstar won his debut at EPR on Provincial Cup night in 1979 with Henry Smallwood doing the driving.
Oh. Maritime superstar.
Won his debut. Yeah.
Kawiko.
Incorrect. Sam.
Maple Leaf Robbie.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Salt's Pride.
Oh.
Well, we were thrown off there by the brother.
Yeah. Sam, it's your go.
Okay, let's go with name that race for 100.
Okay, these are all videos, so it's going to pop right up there, and you'll see it here. What Provincial Cup was this race? You can go year edition and just give it a second to load up because I'm taking all my bandwidth. Just bear with me a second. It's going to come up eventually, I swear.
Sealster out 3-1 as they go racing 5 3/4, 129-4. It is Nero's BB, Hillbilly Or, Glenn Reynolds, Columbo Sealster, Santa Claus is on the rails to do an autopilot. They come by the 7/8 and head for.
Did you answer that, Sam?
81.
That's incorrect. Peter, you got
I think it's 82.
You're also incorrect, guys. You're close, Peter.
home.
Oh,
Nero's
1 second.
BB.
It's 83. I'll just yeah, Provincial Cup 6, 1983. And that's really cool. Like the little backstory that I got that from Steven, and that never aired on TV. That was from their personal collection. So, and so where we stop, we're going to kind of talk real quick, guys, like because I just like to kind of break it up. So we'll talk to you, Sam, about your history and with EPR. So, Peter, I know your history because you're my relative, but you want to tell everybody what your history in EPR was when you were there, what you did?
Oh, I worked in every facet of the industry practically, from grooming to training, and worked as a paddock judge for a year, and I worked in the mutuals.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's a good sport.
Did you ever think about driving?
I drove in a couple of amateur races. I think I had a win and a second. I drove one that Sam used to drive, Speed and Deed.
Yeah, we put you up that night on him. So
Yeah.
when Ross owned him.
I won with Crowley Creek, mare that Colleen Clancy was training at the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Hey, Scott, you have no idea how many horses Peter has driven.
Just tell us, like, it was like 2.
Yeah, exactly. Thousands.
No, I just figured I'd bring that in there, break it up a little bit instead of just burning through the board. We'll be done in 10 minutes, right? So, okay, so it's your go, Peter.
Okay, New Brunswick Pacing Derby for 400.
It was crowded. It was a crowded winner's circle celebration when this Moncton Star captured the 1978 Derby. Remember, I'll just give it away. When he puts it in quotations, that's your hint. You know what I mean? That's the hint. I know. I'm just saying, just in case.
Moncton Star captured it. Our customer, that was a Bernard's horse.
Nope.
Standing room only.
Now, how about Pennant Play?
You were also correct. Peter, you got it the second time.
You got it?
Yeah, you got it the second time. I wonder if I can give you
No, I can't take that
Okay.
because that was a boo-boo.
Okay. Sam.
All right, let's go with name that race for 200.
Okay, let's just wait for it to load up here. What year was this edition of the Rothman Sire Stakes? And there it comes.
Back to the bull with third. Heading home, Wood Mid Jinx. Action Stinger coming to him. Wood Mid Jinx on the inside. Action Stinger on the outside. Neck and do the line. Looks like Action Stinger. Wood Mid Jinx. Back to the bull.
I couldn't hear. Who were the two horses?
Bachelor Boy was
Stinger
one.
and Woodmere Jinx, I think.
I'd say 78.
No, incorrect.
I think 1990.
You're off by 2 years.
Oh.
1988.
Oh.
I was way off.
Yeah, I wish, trust me, you want to know what was 78? I don't have any 78 stuff. And if I did, I'd be in my glory. Because that's what I've been searching for years.
Well, I went with the 70s because Russell said mostly 70s, so I was guessing. So I just.
I'll give you both a hint. Russell's on the first two sides. I'm on the what race is it and who are you? That's my stuff. I'll just give you ahead of time. Yeah.
Well,
all right.
Let's let Russell destroy me again. New Brunswick Pacing Derby for 500.
Boy Tremere had a smooth gated speedster in the 1977 Derby. Some might say he was as fast as a space shuttle.
Columbia Greer.
Boom. There you go. You're on the board.
Finally. Okay, I'm done.
It's your go, Sam.
Okay, why don't we go with Who Are You for 200?
Oh, this is an easy one. Who are the two men in this picture?
That's Mr. Gerald Ryan and Ingham Bummer.
That was more for giving that to Peter. Everyone knows my grandfather, but yeah. And I'll tell you something. Ingham looks like he's having a few drinks.
I don't think anybody that's ever been to the racetrack would know those two gentlemen. So I
just didn't know who the two ladies were. That's why I couldn't say everybody's name.
That's Susan Burial is one.
Yeah.
And Ruth was Ingham's
Ruth is Ingham's wife.
Yeah.
Looks like Ingham's having a couple drinks or he's telling a story.
No, he never had a drink in his life.
All right. It's your go, Peter.
New Brunswick Pacing Derby for 200.
This Webby Great and Marcel Barrio Great finished in a dead heat for second place in the 1978 edition.
Wow, I'm going to say Flying Caper and Baron Sensation.
Oh, I got it wrong. Shit.
Nick-
Okay, I just screwed it up. I know. Sorry, Sam.
No,
It's
that's
my
all right.
bad.
I would have went with Flying Caper, but I don't think I'd have guessed nicknames. So
Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. That was my bad because you know what it was. I forgot the answer again. I should write them in front of me. But
yeah,
I
need to,
yeah, that's probably a good thing. But anyway, either way, there's the.
You want half the points. Come on.
yeah.
I can't even give you half the points. It doesn't work that way.
He doesn't have that software, Peter.
Sam, it's your go.
Okay, let's go with who are you for 500?
500. This is a daily double, actually. So you can pick what you want to bet. I can't show it to you until you pick it. Yeah. So
Okay, no, why don't we go with 1,000?
You only have 800.
Oh, okay. Why don't we go with the? I would just go with the 500 in case I lose it.
All right. Who are these two men?
That is Bill Thornton and Bill Nicholson Sr.
Wow, that's impressive. I will say it's very impressive because I know Bill Nicholson Sr. I did not know that was him. I couldn't tell for the life of me when I first seen that picture.
Bill is styling.
He's
he
styling, and he has always had that hat,
Oh, yeah.
that style.
He's one cool dude.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because I seen that thinking is that really Bill Sr.? Because it didn't look like it to me, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Peter, it's your go.
Name that race 500.
What year did this race take place? And again, it's silent.
Years.
It's silent, by the way.
Oh, okay. I need to enlarge that, but I can't.
Here, I'll do it. I'll get it. There. You get about 10 more seconds to look.
That's belly locks on top, I think.
What do you think?
What year was it? Okay,
Yeah.
that was 77, I'll say.
You're correct. I just hit my space bar to get it.
Oh,
Here.
Incorrect or correct?
No, you're correct. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Yeah, you
right
got
on.
it. Yeah, you're good. So we got 1,000 to Peter, 1,300 to Sam. So we're going right down to the wire here. Sam, it's your go.
why don't we go with back with who are you for 400?
This driver was a mainstay at EPR until his death in the early 80s.
That's Jimmy Doherty.
That
No.
is incorrect.
No,
Clyde-
I can't.
Clyde McDonald?
Oh, geez.
Clyde
I seen the
McDonald.
striped helmet.
Yeah, you got it there, Peter.
Yeah, you
Peter's
got
in the
it,
lead.
Peter.
He's got you, Sam. He's leading by 100 here. We're getting close at the end.
Hold the earplug, Sam. Sorry.
I just pulled boo boo there.
I thought you knew that right away. I know you knew it.
Peter, it's your go.
Horses for 500.
Who was the famous roan horse that Russell put the announcer's curse on during the running of the 1979 Gold Cup and Saucer?
I think that was L. Leiter.
You are correct.
Ooh.
Okay.
Final Jeopardy's gonna be interesting, guys. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. Russell, or not Russell. Sorry, Sam. Here we go.
Why don't we go with who are you for 300?
Who is the person holding this horse?
That's Art Davidson.
You are very correct, sir. Oh wow, 300 difference.
Who's the horse,
between the
too?
twos.
Who's the horse?
Highland
Sam?
Robbie.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I just
Yeah.
gave it away.
Highland Robbie.
You're gonna have to save that for who is the horse next time.
Yeah, exactly.
He raced 114 starts one year.
All right, Peter, your go.
New Brunswick Pacing Derby for 100.
This luxurious Webby champion went away as a post-time favorite in 1977 Derby, but could only hang on for third spot.
Oh. I'm going to say Amberjack.
Again, I have to look at the answers first. I'll give Sam a shot. If you get it right, Peter, you get it. Sam, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with I'm trying to think of the horse's name. Luxurious. That's Webby's horse. Not Marcel had him. 77. Yeah, no, I'm gonna let it go. I don't know.
Barons Mason.
Big Baron, probably Stuart Matthews driving them.
I didn't have that one in my head anyway. So
Yeah, I gotta start writing these answers down. I actually listen. I already recorded the podcast earlier, so I've been recording tapes all day. My brain's a mush right now. Who's up? Sam, it's your go.
no, I just. Oh yeah, Peter took that. Okay, name. Let me see. Horses for 200.
Name the other classy Webby-owned horse that battled winner's accolade before Waver appeared on the scene.
I got Amberjack.
That is incorrect.
Special Class.
There you go, Peter. All right, guys. We're cutting
Okay.
it. We got 2 left. Peter, you picked 300 or 400.
400.
This was the final race in a famous series run at EPR every year. Of the year, the final. Like, what's the series itself?
Coming back on again on the inside. Heels led, racing third. Weston Miracle is a fourth. Lee comes swinging
Autumn
for
Gold
home.
Team.
And
Correct. Yeah, you were correct.
they're neck and neck.
Hold on.
Big D on the
Let's get
inside. The paper maker on the outside.
All right. And don't worry, I have the answer for Final Jeopardy. I swear to God, I'm not messing with you. I know that. I have that written down. And last one, Sam, it's your shot.
300.
This was the third leg of the race named after the harness racing legend.
Around the top turn.
Named after a harness
Big
racing
Power,
legend.
Big D racing a second. Island followed third. Then Hortons Blaze and Tom Eddie. They're by the
Harness
Civil Aids.
racing
They
legend.
swing for home at his toe.
I'm
Big
going to bring it down because I can't hear you there.
Legend. Harness racing. I'm thinking this probably should be a person.
Yep.
Alexander Memorial.
Incorrect. No, it's the third leg, so they had 3 legs of it that day.
I'll say the Barrio McIsaac.
No, it was the Francis McIsaac.
No.
It was weird because like they had like 3, and what happened is Steve Mahart won it, but his horse at the fastest time, that's how he won the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's very strange. But yeah, I found
Then
that
they
I
combined, I don't know what year they combined those 2 stake races, Sam. Do you? It was
No, I think I think it
90s?
was after. I'm trying to think. It was. I think it was when the Exhibition Park Raceway stopped sponsoring them.
Mm-hmm.
They went together then, but I can't remember the years.
There was one big one there that went for Alfred one. They went for 70,000 or something. The final.
I
Didn't
think so. Yeah, and Marcel had brought one down from Montreal racing it.
Yeah, Alma Cruiser.
Yeah.
All right. So right now we have a total of 2,500 for Peter, 1,600 for Sam. Give me a second. I'm writing that down so I don't have to confuse myself. Let's see,
It's almost like
Peter.
Sam has one in the maiden class and he just wants to be second or third or something. Like just teaching him how to race.
All right. So for the next
Now,
one,
Peter, I have a lot of win pictures with you holding the horse's head, so I'm all about winning.
You're right, buddy. What are you doing, Scott? Oh, you're putting up some more questions?
You got the Final Jeopardy? Or we lose Scott?
I don't know what happened to him. Do you need... It's technical, Sam. You can fix it, can't you? I'll just start pressing buttons down here and see what happens.
Yeah. I'm just on my phone, so
you guys didn't
Oh,
know.
He's back.
He's back.
Yeah, I hit a button by mistake. It was funny because I was like gone. I'm like, they didn't know I'm gone. They didn't even realize I was gone there.
Oh yeah, we knew you were gone. We talked about you the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I gotta go in here and grab Final Jeopardy. Let's see if I can get you guys to just do your thing there. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let's move my thing again. Chrome tab.
Sam, we need to bring the horse back in.
He's on stall rest. He ended up he broke a coffin bone on me last year.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so he's still on stall rest, but we hope to put them all back together and get him back in there. So
Oh, you get him back. He'll be back.
oh yeah,
He's a nice horse.
yeah, he is a nice horse.
Yeah.
Mm.
Once you get home, he can get home, Sam. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's a good
Yeah.
home.
Well, that's the part of the mile I like. So
and his mother's too.
yeah.
Very good night. Okay, Scott.
So yeah, we're good now. I got the Final Jeopardy. So I'm gonna tell you the category, and then you guys pick what you want to bet. The category And I'll bring it up right now. Let me just go and share it. Let me move my thing over again. Here it is. The category is familiar faces.
Ooh.
So you pick. You got 2,500, Peter. Sam, you got 16.
All right, I'm going to go the whole 16.
You're going the whole 16. What about you, Peter?
Oh, I better go 800 then, just in case I need to.
All right.
But then ahead of Sam.
It's a video. It's 6 seconds long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay it a few times over for you guys, like
Right.
2 or 3. Just because if I go too quick, it's not fair. You're not going to know.
And what are we looking for?
The question's going to be 3 people in this video, the 3 men. Now the reason there's actually technically 4. Me and Sam, me and Russell couldn't figure who the 4th person was. It was like
All right.
the first person. Don't worry. I think it's the first person. Don't worry about the second person with a tie. The third and 4th person. All right. So you guys both get it's coming up right now. Here it is, and let it run a couple times, and then you can answer. Okay.
Can you make it bigger, Scott?
Yeah. Just,
I'll do it. There it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just loading up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
So there you go. So that's what we have. I'll do it one more time. So basically, the second person, don't worry. It's the first person, the third, and the 4th person. Don't worry about the second person. There's the third person. There's the 4th.
Who answers first? Does it matter? Or?
Yeah. How do you do this?
Let's flip a coin. How do we flip a coin again? Sound fair?
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam. You pick.
Okay, give me the tail. Work for you.
I swear to God, I'm not doing this as my uncle. It's true. I swear it was heads. It was heads.
The first one was Ingham Palmer.
Yeah.
The third one is Neil Stanton.
Yeah.
And the 4th one is Jimmy Mason.
You are correct, sir.
Correct.
And you got the same, Sam?
Yep, I had the same ones. I don't know who the second guy is. I didn't recognize.
No, we don't
him.
either.
Scott, I'd just like to have a look at that.
I'll do it again here. Give me a second. I'll bring it back up
Yeah.
here. 1 second.
The other 3 were quite easy.
I wonder if he's an
Yeah,
associate.
well,
Sam.
It was associate judge.
I said I'm wondering. I want to see that picture again. But
Yeah,
Yeah, give me a second here. I'm just got to.
we only thought there was every one judge in the grandstand, just Paul.
no, and Doug.
Well, yeah, he was downstairs though.
There he is.
Oh.
There.
Who is this guy? He's got a tie on. He's an associate judge or something from. I don't know who that is. I'm glad I didn't meet him.
I don't know. He's waving, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know
That
who
was.
he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Bruce.
I don't recognize that guy. I don't think I've ever seen him. He must have been in for the day.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
you can see, just like any other time, Neil, he wants to jump in the middle of the picture. So
Of course. Yeah. And
But
Jimmy
that's
hanging
the-
out the window.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, at that time he went on to be the general manager of Exhibition Park Raceway.
Yeah. Well, was he a judge at one time up there? He was, wasn't he?
Jimmy was a judge. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the.
Too bad
That's
Jimmy
the
passed
stuff.
away.
That's the stuff that Bruce gave me. The
I gotta
Bruce
say,
Maxwell.
Sam, I gotta say, Sam, before we got off here, really sad to hear about Don Galbraith passing. He was such a good man, and he was so good to me. He was a good guy, and I really liked Don, and that's really sad for his family.
Donnie touched a lot of people over the years he was there, like many of the other horsemen and like Peter are looking at us now. We're the old guys that they're looking up to, eh? All those fellas that we looked up to have left us. So
I don't think anybody's looking up to me, Sam. They certainly look up to you, but I don't think anybody's looking up to me. But Donnie was so good, and of course, everybody knows the stories about his barn and how you could eat off the floor and everything. But one time, I had a horse, Freedom Flyer, who dropped the suspensories behind. You remember Flyer? Dropped both of them behind, and everybody used reducing blisters mostly. And Donnie said, "Come here, chum." I said, well, he says, I got the stuff for you. And he had taken the label off the bottle. He wouldn't show me what it was, but it was a clear blister. You just put it on, paint it on, and it blew the legs up like stovepipes. And he got back to the races twice off drop suspension because of Don Galbraith, really.
Oh, yeah.
And like the second time it happened, I went back to him. I said, Donnie, I need that magic potion again. He says, it's Harleton's liquid blister. You can get it out of Montreal. Thanks, Donnie.
Yeah,
he was good to me.
He gave you the first bottle. He wasn't sponsoring your second one.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. No. He took the label off and everything. Didn't want anybody to know it.
Donnie liked to keep his secrets.
Oh yeah. Well, as most horsemen do,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But he was a good guy, and he will be missed for sure.
Oh yes, no. I mean, like you say, there just isn't. Well, I mean, EPR is what it is now, but at one time, I remember we were kids. There was, fellas like Donnie and Mo Doherty, and all those horsemen around. That there were so many good horsemen that have all left us
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah. It's
yeah,
I would you'd never really venture into Donnie's barn because it was all business. He really was, and we were kids. We
Yep.
were pains in the butt and stuff like that. But as I moved down to that end barn down there, he was just three shed rows away from me, and then I really got to know him really well and sit and talk to him, and him and Kevin Brown. He was just a great guy, and I used to visit him after he'd retired. I'd go out and see him on the North Road, and we'd bet some tickets on Woodbine and stuff like that. He liked that. He was a good guy. I'm gonna miss him.
yeah. So he definitely was a man full of knowledge. So
Oh, yeah, smart guy. Yeah.
That's good. Nice tribute. I like that. That's really nice.
Sam,
so
I
yes.
guess before we go, you guys have a great Christmas. Okay, I miss seeing you all the time, and tell Cheryl I said hi. And
she's here in the background, Peter. Just like you said, she's just wrapping gifts and making Christmas cookies. And
oh, good for her.
Yeah.
I'm at 84 Dufferin if she wants to, get the drone or something and drop off some cookies.
Yeah. Peter, I said there'll always be the story that we had when we seen Cheryl driving the truck in the hayfield, putting her seatbelt on. So
yeah, that was the best. Yeah, those trips were kind of rough, but they were fun. You always made them fun. I like that.
Yeah. So now I said to somebody the other day, I said it's gonna be kind of tough being in with Peter because I said one thing about him. I said he's an excellent storyteller and he's very keen on detail. I said, which makes it really good for Jeopardy. So
yeah. John Dooley and Tim Cunningham used to quiz me on the sires and dams of horses. They were, I don't know what was going on with them. They're having fun in the car or something. They'd stop me walking to the yard. Peter, come over here and tell me what this one's buying out of.
Oh yeah.
That's my OCD.
Well, I have to say that I'm quite impressed that I was able to stay with you tonight. So
oh, Sam,
I really thought I was going to be just way back. So
I had to step outside for a second and come back in and just get some fresh air, Sam. And then everything kicked in.
Yeah.
You're not nearly as foggy as I am. Good seeing you, Sam.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Peter.
All right, guys. That was fun. We're going to bring Peter back on eventually because you're going to defend it now. I have to go through
if you can't get anybody that wants to stand up to him, I'd give him another run. So
I give Sam another go for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we'll set it up there and maybe in a week or two. I'm starting to not run out of questions, but I have so much material. I have programs. I lent you all them with Land Sire or Land Post calls, Peter.
Hey, Scott, just get a copy of Russell's book because there's lots of stuff in there. Oh, wait, it hasn't been printed yet.
Yeah.
But
I keep calling up the bookstore and ask them when they're going to release it. But
Amazon's getting orders for it and orders, and they can't deliver the orders because it hasn't been printed. But sometime.
Right on, guys.
Now listen, hey, I think Peter, I think you could sit down and write a book. I don't know if people would believe most of the stories, but they would be true.
It might have to come with a parental warning, Sam, or something. I don't know. But yes,
we definitely have that in there. So
Mike.
Cheryl in the background said, "Not Mike."
Yeah, she's right.
Well, thank you again, Scott, for having me there.
That was awesome. I appreciate
it again. So
yeah, definitely a lot of fun off of me before I do my closing. But that was EPR Jeopardy, episode 3 with Peter and Sam, which was really good. They know their stuff inside and out. So I appreciate everybody watching. This will be put out on Christmas Eve. So hope everybody has an awesome Christmas. Everyone's safe. I know, we can't do a whole lot of anything with the restrictions in place, but have fun. Hopefully we can all get together soon. So that is it, and I thank everybody for watching. Have a great night, great Christmas. Take care.
Just watch it live at Exhibition Park. Come on and live it at Exhibition Park. The real life fun of harness racing.